So you had a very close relationship with your mother, right?
hmm
And unfortunately, she passed away in August of 2014. Rest in peace. Can you talk about, you know, what that was like for you? Because it wasn't a sudden death, fast death. It was you were watching her deteriorate, right?
Yeah, it was slow, and to see her like almost not fight no more was strange because, like I said, she's a fighter. Never heard that woman complain. Never.
What did she
And
pass away from?
body just gave out. Heart just gave out. Really.
From old age, basically? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so you were around taking care of her while you were doing all these other things with your career, though, which is very
hmm
demanding as well. So it's a very difficult thing to balance, right?
Yeah.
It's a hard thing as we age because we start to, we look at a lot of times, especially if you have a close relationship with your parents, it's like they're almost like superheroes to us. Like the way that you say that you saw your mom always fighting, that she seems so strong, right? And it's like it's hard to see them differently. Um, what do you remember like those moments with her towards the end?
Yeah. I mean, it was more difficult because basically the hospitals really just, if her insurance didn't cover it, they were just like, oh yeah, we got to move her somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It was just really, and then we had to get like a home health aide to come through and watch her to do certain things that me and my brother couldn't do. And it's just, you know, she wasn't eating much. And it was just like slowly just, seeing her just, pass away.
That's the other thing that's terrible in this country, right? You can't afford to be sick. A lot of times you can't afford these medical bills and you're already hurting so much on the inside without having to think about this is draining my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a terrible thing. Did that experience bring you and your brother closer?
I mean, me and my brother always been close. So I don't think we just kept it the same. It was
Mm.
just like we understood who the woman was. We know who that lady is. And it was just like, we did as much and as much as we could. When it's your time, it's your time. Of course it hurt, but, also it was like a terrible thing. Like three things happened, you know. It's like I was in a good relationship and that was messed up. My son lost my son in court, and then my mom's passed, and then the year later Sean Price passed. Like it was just like I was very like at that moment was like super depressed, but I just refused. One thing I refused to be bullied by anything, so I like just really like picked myself up. Had to pick myself up, and New York Minute helped me get my mind state back together, pretty much.
So you threw yourself into the work.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, because from what I understand, it was Sean Price that helped you through that dark time, right?
Yeah.
He
That was a crazy part. You know what I'm saying? He helped me, he used to be like, yo, let's go rap. Come on, get out the house, let's go rap. And then he dies in the same month, a year later as my mom's.
right.